start it. Start. Boop, 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 boop. This has super chill music in the background, by the way.
Kind of thought the whole game was supposed to be a vibe.
It kind of is a vibe. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Did I start it? I did start it. Okay. I have been started for a minute. No, I do not want YouTube Premium, thank you. Thank. Let's see. View. There we go. Now let's see. Okay. Nobody's here, but that's okay because I was like, I'm gonna get on in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna start anyways. Instead of sitting here waiting for people to show up. That would be very long and boring. Hey, hi. Ooh, I'm sorry. The event's all done. All the other ghosts have left. Oh, from what I hear, you were pretty popular. Still couldn't find the one, huh? I like to play the field. No judgment here. Thanks, Fran. Eternity's a long time. Can I date Fran? Who wants to spend it with just one ghost? Did you have fun at least? It was a blast. Glad to hear it. I've been having fun just observing. I set this up to help other ghosts find something. Something they might be missing. Or to learn more about themselves. In a way, we are all products of death. I like to think I am also her student. And what have you learned? I've learned so much. How did you die, Fran? I need to find that out too. How burial versus cremation affect the afterlife, the meaning of life. All kinds of neat ghost trivia. When I was alive, I studied people. Now that I'm dead, I study us. It's fascinating. You don't want to know about that, do you? Let's just play trivia. I want to know about trivia. Excellent. She refuses to talk to me about burial versus cremation here. I have questions prepared and everything. Welcome to Fran's Scary Hard Trivia Challenge. Yay! All the questions are ghost related. Oh, good. Don't worry if you get any wrong. I'm not testing you or anything. Question 1. Which film star is said to haunt the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel in LA, California? Grace Kelly, Marilyn Monroe, or Cary Grant? The Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. Is that the one that Is that the new name of the hotel? Because if not, it's not Marilyn Monroe, because she died at it wasn't called the Roosevelt when she died, right?
I can't remember.
My husband is not helpful. I'm gonna say Marilyn, and the answer is don't be Grace Kelly. Marilyn Monroe. Okay, good. Yeah. That hotel has been called a lot of things, and she is not the only ghost to haunt that hotel. She lived there. Yes, she did. For about 2 years. Now she haunts it. Who else haunts that hotel? I think there's at least one president that haunts the hotel. There was a serial killer who lived there, and I think, if I'm remembering correctly, the Black Dahlia was murdered right outside that hotel. It has not always been called the Roosevelt. Isn't that also the Elisa Lam Hotel? The Cecil. That's the Cecil. So I think the Roosevelt is the Cecil. I don't know which came first, Roosevelt or Cecil, but it's been called both. That is pretty cool. I'm surprised I got that right. I was like, it's got to be Grace Kelly, right? No. Which Shakespearean king appears as a ghost in a play that shares his name? Ooh, it's definitely not Richard III, because I'm familiar with that one, and no, he does not show up as a ghost. Hamlet, it's his father's ghost. Was his father named Hamlet as well? I don't recall. King Lear, I have not seen or read, unfortunately. Not big on the histories. Very big on the comedies and tragedies, though. I'm gonna go with Hamlet. Ah, yes! Hamlet's father is also Hamlet! Hamlet's father appears as a ghost. His name was technically also Hamlet. Thank you, Fran. I'm surprised I'm doing so well at this ghost trivia. I'm not that into supernatural stuff. But boy is my husband. I am into true crime, though, which is why I know so much about the Cecil Hotel, but it is also the Roosevelt. There are the ghosts of kings in Richard III, but not Richard III himself. Yep. Yeah, Richard III dies at the end of the play. Question 3. A red blood cell that has lost its hemoglobin is known as what? Oh, I don't know this one. A red blood cell that has lost its hemoglobin is known as what? Ghost, phantom, or revenant? I'm going to say it's a ghost. The correct answer is ghost! Yes! I BS'd it. This is how I passed a lot of classes in high school and college, by the way. Yeah. Ghost red blood cells are empty shells. They show up on microscopes, but they're pretty much see-through. Yeah, that makes sense. Just like us. Question 4. Okay. During her seances, what did medium Helen Duncan famously regurgitate and call ectoplasm? Ooh, it's not cheesecloth. She would not regurgitate cheesecloth. That's a solid thing. I sold cheesecloth before by the yard. That was fun. Lard or baby food? Definitely. I want to say lard, but baby food comes in green. I'm gonna say lard. I get why you'd pick a goop, but the answer is actually cheese. Really? She barfed up cheesecloth. The one thing I was certain it wasn't. Okay, then. Apparently cheesecloth is the original ectoplasm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you knew that. Duncan was a medium in the early 1900s. No, Helen Duncan did seances in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
She spat up fake ectoplasm.
Yep, she used to pull cheesecloth.
What the heck? Of course my husband knows this. He's into ghosts. She was said to fake ectoplasm by pulling gross cheesecloth out of her mouth. Yeah, it would have been gross by then. That's nasty. Duncan was also the last person imprisoned for witchcraft in the UK. That's funny. Go figure. I mean, yeah, she's yakking up cheesecloth. Gross. Question 5. This is the last one. That means it's also the hardest. Ooh. Which of these authors did not have a story in the first volume of the Fontana Book of Great Ghost Stories? Algernon Blackwood, D.H. Lawrence, and Edgar Allan Poe. Love, are you familiar with the Fontana Book of Great Ghost Stories?
I'm not sure.
Algernon Blackwood, I'm pretty sure, was definitely in it. D.H. Lawrence, Edgar Allan Poe. I'm going to say Edgar Allan Poe.
Not have a story.
Did not have a story in the first volume of the Fontana Book of Great Ghost Stories.
Good luck.
I'm thinking Edgar Allan Poe because he started with a mystery story and then started doing his creepy poems and short stories. So I'm going to say Poe. Yes! I knew Blackwood would be in there. And Lawrence, I'm like, that makes sense somehow that D.H. Lawrence was in there. Because if it's supposed to be a really hard trick question, it's got to be Poe, right? Poe was in the second volume. Oh, Blackwood and Lawrence both have stories in the first. Interesting. Blackwood was a prolific ghost story writer that, while Lawrence, best known for not ghost stories, penned a great one called The Rocking Horse Winner. 4 out of 5. Yeah! It's not perfect, but almost. I'd like to see your sources. Nah, that was fun. Ooh, look at the time. I need to finish closing up. If you're looking for something to do, you can always visit the graveyard, relive some of your past dates there, or select erase date data to start over. It's in the options menu. What else? You could always go to hell. Excuse me? I meant that literally, of course. I hear it's gorgeous this time of year. Is that the beach? If you combine travel and accommodations, you can get a pretty good deal. My friend Gail is a travel agent. She could find you a great river cruise package. I'd like that. Here's Gail's card. If you end up going, be sure to send me a hologram. Ha 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 ha. All right, time to go. I'll ring the bell to make it official. The bell rings. Sniff, thanks for playing. Well, okay then. I guess I'm gonna go to hell now. Thanks, Fran. Save, save. All right. Go to hell brochure. I guess I'm going to hell, Nick. He doesn't even laugh at me. He's just like, yeah, and I'm chatting up a devil. Oh, he's got his wings out. Oh my. He doesn't do that for just anybody, you know. Oh, hey there, stranger. Is this Gail? You look like you could use some R&R. Romance and retribution. The name's Gail. I'm a travel agent for the dead. I've got all the best deals. Singles cruises on the river Styx, cookouts on the shores of hell itself, all-inclusives at Daytona Beach. Really? Florida is apparently in hell. It's also Mordor if you look at the right maps. You may be dead, but that doesn't mean you can't still have fun. Yeah, I mean, I just went on a bunch of speed dates. Fran told me about you. Fran? Who's Fran? JK, baby doll. Francine and I go way back. How do you know her? We've been close for an eternity at least. Pretty much the minute we became ghosts. She's been like my other half. Anywho, I'm organizing a singles event. It's on Mortal Beach, overlooking balmy Brimstone Bay. There's a great view of 2 whole circles, 3 when the weather cooperates. It's going to be a party for sure. Sounds great, and you'll love what I've cooked up here. There are some real party animals here. Just wait till you meet Dave. But hey, you didn't pick up my brochure just to hear me blab on. Unless you did, because then I totally have a timeshare to sell you. Timeshares are evil. Do not ever get a timeshare. Not worth it. Let's get you to the beach. We'll start things off with an icebreaker. Something familiar. Some speed dates. Yeah, no, really. My in-laws had timeshares, and getting rid of one was a nightmare and a half. It, oh gosh, it was bad. And they weren't really useful ones either. The useful ones cost an arm and a leg, at least. For the living the shores of hell might seem like a strange place to take a vacation. It's no Maui, or Cancun, or Bali, but hell has its charms. Hell. Hell. Hell has its charms. Why am I... That song's stuck in my head because my husband is playing Baldur's Gate 3 in the other side of the room. The sand on Mortal Beach, like the water in the bay, is piping hot year-round. The air is sweltering, heavy, like a good sauna, or an oven. In hell there is no night or day. The crimson light of eternal flames casts a pleasant, flickering glow on everything at a comfortable distance. In a way, it's kind of romantic. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be visiting sweltering jungle places, how is this any different? 100% humidity in 100-degree heat? Yeah, basically. The first ghost appears. Wait, are they a ghost? Salutations, brah. They call me Andy. You party? He said brah. You look like you party. I party. Rad. Partying's like my main deal. My raison d'etre. I like exist to have a good time. He's a party devil. Bring the awesome. What's your favorite kind of party? A rager. Me too. Ragers rage. Like the fires of hell. Probably why I like it down here. Nothing like a wild night. The kind that comes with a story. So this one time, rad, story time. I was at a house party, classic setting. I had an oboe. Yeah, I'm at a house party and I whip out my oboe. Acoustic guitar. I'm gonna stop you there. That story was getting kind of sad. No offense. Always grateful for a tale though. As a party demon, always happy to compare notes. You're a demon? Indubitably. A demon is like a ghost. We float around like you. But a demon was never alive. We're sort of born like this, with a singular purpose. For me, that purpose is partying. Oh wait, hold on a sec. He chugs a six-pack. All 6 cans at once. Burp! That's better. That's gross, dude. If you're gonna burp it in my face, I'm not gonna drink what you're drinking. That is actually the reason I can't stand Mountain Dew, because I had 2 little brothers who would burp it in my face. Mountain Dew burps are nasty. But I'm gonna be nice. That was impressive. Yeah, I'm skilled for sure. You know the whole 10,000 hours to get good thing? I've partied for 1,000,000 hours, probably. Plus there's hecka incentive. Hell, incentive. Ahaha. If I don't party, I die. That's horrifying. It's mostly good times. I got a sweet deal. Other demons gotta do grody stuff. Murder demons, screaming demons. One time I met a cleanliness demon. Cleanliness demon is great. That was an awkward date. I like messes. Mucho gratitude for the kind words. I'm proud of the mess that is me. Words to live by, my bruh. Hold tight though, gotta dance a bit. He dances a bit. Cha cha cha! There we go. All good in the hood. Hey, wanna hear a fun fact? These beads and shades aren't just for show. They lessen my need to party. How? By exuding party. Sort of like an RPG or something. Doing that voice is gonna wreck my throat. Special item effects. +3 to partying. Oh, he's a nerd. The bell ringeth. Time to mingle. See you later, crocodile. He definitely talks like a valley bruh. A party demon. That's new. Yeah, I've only dated ghosts before. Ooh, green background. Okay, who is our green background ghost? What? Is this was a vampire, or they thought she was a vampire.
And what do we have here? Another lonely spirit? Tell me, lonely spirit, what is loss?
The absence of something.
Why, yes, dear, precisely. You must feel it too, then, that profound emptiness.
Are you a sad ghost?
The loss of your life.
I do feel it.
That is good. Now just let go of that feeling. Try to forget you ever existed. Ghosts are desperate for purpose. We lie to ourselves, tell ourselves we still matter, that a part of us remains. But who is to say we matter anymore? We are not even matter. We are more like echoes, epilogues of unfinished stories. Soon there will be nothing more to say. You and I will truly be nothing. I believe it will be glorious.
Her eyes are hearts. What have you lost?
Like you, I lost my life. Unlike you, it happened twice.
What? Oh, that rhymed.
They call me Agatha, Bane of Bricksdale, Connecticut.
Are you a witch?
An irregularity in the blood count. I suppose you could, at one time, call me a vampire.
Oh, called it! Stake through her heart, she's a vampire.
Now I am a ghost.
Vampire ghost? Cool!
I am quite chilly, yes. Thank you for noticing. This stake through my heart, I suppose it made me this way. There are very few vampires, let alone vampire ghosts.
Yeah, because isn't a vampire, like, soulless? That stake looks painful.
It only hurt for a second.
Well, that's good.
My former lover had impeccable aim. She had just discovered I was a vampire. She wasted little time. Now I wander between worlds, a nothing in nowhere, deserving this lonely death. My broken heart on full display.
No one deserves to be lonely.
Of course I deserve loneliness, just as others feel they deserve happiness. Let me decide what I need, dear. You just worry about you. ... Perhaps I am being a tad dramatic. You seem quite harmless. Heart.
I am complicated.
I did sense as much. From the moment you appeared across the table, you have a depth about you.
You have depth, too.
I suppose. Though it is more curse than blessing. I'd sacrifice depth for peace.
Oh, Agatha.
The bell. Time to move on, lonely ghost. It is probably for the best. We will meet again soon enough.
Okay. Third ghost is purple background. It's a dog! Hi, hello. Excuse me. Sorry to bug you. I'm looking for my human. Have you seen her? Does she look like a ram? A ram? You mean Gale? Oh, no. Gale's not my human. She's around here somewhere. I'm sure she is.
Sigh.
My name's Dave. It's super to meet you. Oh my gosh, his name is Dave. Even if I am kind of sad today. Pat Dave. Thank you for the pat. I like pats as a rule, but please ask next time. What kind of dog are you? The cute kind? Kidding! When I was alive, I think my human called me Retriever Cross. She can't talk. Not anymore, anyway. My human is a wisp. A piece of a spirit. She's usually right by me. Aww. Just floating around. never leaves my side. Where's the rest of her? I guess still alive. A wisp is what happens when just a part of a person dies. That's what Gail said anyway. All I know is, one minute I was alive, eating some chocolate I found. Oh no! He ate chocolate. The pupper ate chocolate, Nick. He ate chocolate, and then he died. No wonder his human lost a piece. When I came to, I was a ghost, and the wisp was there too. I guess that means part of my human died with me. How'd you know it was her? I just sort of did. It's hard to explain. We dogs just know these things. Could you smell her? Nope! I can't smell anything now. And my eyes are still bad. I miss smelling stuff so much. At least I can still hear. Can I scratch your ears? That would be super swell. I scratched Dave behind the ear. Oh, he wagged his little ghost tail! Thank you for the scratches. It's pretty hard to do without back legs. Oh! Woof, woof, woof. Sorry, I guess I'm on edge. Still not sure what to think of you. Also, I keep forgetting. When the bell rings, it's time to change places! A few more times, and I'll be trained, hopefully. If you see my human, tell her to come home, Kay. Dave almost ran away when you pet him without asking. You're going to need to be more careful if you want to earn his trust. Okay then. Consent is key with patting the pup. Round 2! Well, if it isn't the party pooper, don't tell me any more stories. I might fade away on account of the boredom. I like your bikini. Thanks. I like to switch it up. Right now, it's polka dot time. Good for a beach. That's what I thought. It's pretty warm in hell, even for a demon. That reminds me. Here we go again. Scuzzy! Random air guitar. Hello, East St. Louis. There, all better, jet setter. Hey, what's your opinion of platypuses? Platypi? Whatever. Those hairy duck dudes. Look it up. I like them. How can you not? They're the ultimate party animals. I think about shades, sunglasses, like the ones on my dome. If you put them on an animal, who looks the most down to party? A platypus. It's inarguable. Okay, fine. Kangaroos are up there. Dogs too. Especially if they're in a sidecar. I love dogs in sidecars. I love dogs that party. Like Dave the dog? Balto over there? Pup's goal-oriented for show. But also scatterbrained as heck. Loyal but flighty. A total Libra. What about Agatha? The vampire ghost's a wet blanket, obsessed with the past. Single track mind. Agatha's a Scorpio. Most stuff. How do you know all this? Internet. Oop! Here I go, fading away again. Nature calls. As he crushes a beer can on his head. There we go. So, where were we? You're still fading. What? It didn't work. That never happens. Put on more party accessories. I'm trying. Maybe if I put on more party accessories. I left them in the car. No! Andy! I gotta go. Andy, no! I mean, don't worry that much. Demons aren't even real. Or are they? Dun dun dun!
What? I return to drag you further down.
I understand why you're down.
You cannot truly understand. Not yet, anyway. Does time slow around me? I do not understand why. From my perspective, it ticks away just the same. Perhaps your idea of time moves quicker than is typical, but perhaps it's a product of my curse. Immortality worsens the longer you live, and my hunger for blood is insatiable, especially now that I cannot feed. When I first became a vampire, it was difficult to find blood without killing people.
What about animals?
I was, for a period, a hunter, but the animals needed to be large. It was a dangerous way to survive. You see, lonely ghost, it is hard to kill that which is undead, but the undead can certainly be maimed. Over time, my tactics evolved. I became a nurse. I was quite good at finding veins. It was easy to take more than was needed. A unit for a test that required a vial. I only took more from those healthy enough to give it.
Do you have a favorite blood type?
They all taste different, like red wines. The rarer the type, the blander the taste.
Really?
The platelet count is also a factor. Thin blood can be quite refreshing, but you have to drink more to get your fill.
Who turned you?
The one who turned me was my husband. My first husband. On our anniversary. 8 years to the day. He said this way I would be pretty forever. I did not ask to be undead. I wanted to grow old. I wanted to die someday. That is the natural way of things. He did not care what was natural. He did not care what I wanted.
What happened to him?
I foolishly mistook his gesture for romance, and stayed with him for a number of years. But eternity is a long time. Eventually, he left me for someone he deemed prettier.
Gross. He's a douchebag. Getting a drink. This voice is even harder than the party bra voice. Despite some difficulties, you are a good listener. Thank you, I try. The bell tolls. Should you wish to know me better, you need only look where crimson meets black. However, if you are not interested, I will understand. There needn't be any bad blood between us. Goodbye, lonely spirit. Perhaps I will see you again. Oh, I hope so. That's neat. Yeah. So, worry about Andy. Vampire Ghost has taken an interest in me. Dave. Oh, hi again. It's me, Dave the dog. Want to hear a joke? I love to tell jokes. Jokes are pretty great, I think. I'd love to hear a joke. Okay, so, excuse me, this dog walks into a bar. And get this, he walks up to the bartender, and the dog says, "Give me a gin and ginger." Then what happens? The bartender looks up and says, "Holy moly, a talking dog!" That actually is pretty funny. A gin and ginger! That was my human's favorite joke. Aw, you miss her, huh? I miss Miriam so much. That was my human's name. Miriam took me for walks, twice a day. She let me stop to smell literally everything. And sometimes, when it was extra hot, we'd go swimming in a lake of water. Where could Miriam be? We had favorite places where we'd go on our walks. I bet probably one of those. I bet she's looking for me too. You want more pats? Oh, yes, please. Pat the Dave. Thanks. That makes me feel appreciated. Appreciated and safe. Tail wag! That was short. What the heck? Ah! Woof, woof, woof. Oh no, I did it again. Sorry. Again. I sure hate that bell. Time to pick someone to date. Ooh, pick me, pick me. Dave approves! Hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna go with bum 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 bum. They all seem nice. Ah, Agatha. It is agonizing to pick. After speed dating finishes, you search for Agatha. You look everywhere. Inside the resort, not inside the resort. When you finally find Agatha, she is floating in the air off the beach overlooking Brimstone Bay. Looking out over the water, she is a shadow, even in the dark. I thought you'd choose another. There is a dog after all. People seem to enjoy dogs. Yeah, but I'm a cat person. There's an answer for that. I'm more of a cat person. There's something about you. Is it my sunny disposition? The color of my eyes? Perhaps I remind you of your mother? Did you just make a joke? Your winning smile, actually. I have had significant dental work. Your teeth suit you. They serve a purpose. I strived to avoid. I suppose you are wondering about this stake in my heart. Perhaps you think if you earn my trust, you can be the one to finally remove it. I was going to ask. This stake is my burden, but it is a burden I choose. I can take it out whenever I want. Observe. It is not that I need the stake. It is simply a part of me. My current state is because of this stake. I was born with it. I am not whole without it. It's not a token of unfinished business? Quite the opposite. It is proof that the business is finished. Ooh, what does it feel like? It doesn't. The blood-red waters of Brimstone Bay lap up the black sands of the shore. It's funny it's Brimstone Bay because brimstone is very yellow. I learned not too long ago that brimstone is just sulfur. So brimstone smells like rotten eggs. You're welcome. This is the edge of hell. There could be anything below the surface. Let's go swimming. Yay! Dip beneath the waves. Follow her. Red background! We're swimming through a blood ocean. Okay then. You feel the water move through you. Beneath the surface, everything is thick and crimson. It's impossible to see more than a couple feet in front of you. You feel what you hope are fish brushing past. Schools of them. At least you hope they're fish. Everything feels slower too. A little like when you're with Agatha. You can't see her. For all you know, she brushed past like the fish. Until through the murk you see her. You're face to face with a vampire ghost, bathed in blood. When you cannot breathe, lonely ghost, do you ever truly stop swimming? Oh, good point. You're first to return to the shores of Brimstone Bay. After a few quiet moments, Agatha emerges from the red water. Something's different. She looks calm, almost content, like a weight has been lifted off her. She lost her stake. My stake. Oh no! I don't know what to do. I need my stake. The noise! That horrible noise! Arg! Frenetic, Agatha disappears back into Brimstone Bay. The stake in her heart must have fallen out while she was underwater. Dive in to help her look. You decide to dive into the water to help Agatha look for her stake. But wait. Before you leap in, what's that on the shore? By some hellish miracle, her stake washes up on the beach. You pick it up. This stake has been with her for so long, but only seems to cause her pain. You call out to Agatha. There is no response. You dive into the bay. You try in vain to spot her beneath the crimson waves. You see nothing, and your calls for Agatha are muffled by the water as thick as blood. When you finally emerge once more from the bay, Agatha's stake is in your hand, and it's suddenly so quiet, as if time is standing still. You wait there for a while longer. She doesn't come back. Oh. Is that it? That's kind of sad. Well, that was sad. Let's go back to hell and visit somebody else. Return to the shores. Oh, some of the ghosts are still here. Party or puppy? Puppy! And then we'll party with Andy if I can. You came! I knew you'd come. Are you still liking hell? I'm starting to love it. Guess I'm a real hellhound. I thought dogs went to heaven. Oh, we do, but we can come and go as we please. There's a doggy door. That's thoughtful. Oh, yeah. They think of everything there. Can we go for a walk? Up on the surface? That sounds like fun. Oh boy, it will absolutely be so fun. I want to take you everywhere, all my favorite places to smell. But you can't smell anymore. That's fine. I still remember the feeling of those smells. Phantom smells! You must have a good memory. Not really. Miriam would always say I'd forget my food if it wasn't in front of me. Wait! I forgot about Miriam! Well, that's embarrassing. Let's use this walk. If we hit up enough spots, we might just find her wisp. Where could she be? A place we've already been. She's a wisp. She's drawn to familiar things. The good park? The good pet store? The good couch? One of those, probably. Couch. You're darn right, a couch, but not just any couch. My couch. My human thought she owned it, but I peed on it and she didn't, so the law says it's mine. Yeah, yep, Dave is a boy. Actually, it doesn't matter because female cats do the same thing, so I imagine female dogs also mark their territory by peeing on things occasionally. Male cats and dogs are just far more prone to it because they're just more territorial. Townhouse! Packed with tchotchkes. I know that word. Tchotchkes. Library sale books. Yep. Vintage postcards. Souvenirs from trips to Korea and Portugal. Miriam likes to travel. It's empty. I guess that's where she is now. Traveling. I'm just glad I don't gotta stay with her sister anymore. Dave floats over to an ugly couch, orange and brown, covered in dog hair. He curls up on it. Sometimes I still come here, he says, just to be close to my human. It's quiet in the house. Miriam apparently didn't get another dog when Dave died. Dave rests for a while. He seems at peace here. Eventually, Dave's ready to continue his walk. Where to now? The park? Oh, great. I love the good park. Dave leads you to a park in a deep ravine. A nearby sign says off-leash dog park, but you don't see any dogs. Maybe this is because it's the middle of the night. There are trees here, all dead. The grass is gray. A ways in, there's a rusty playground. A rubber swing seat dangles on a single chain. It's kind of spooky. Welcome to the good park. My friend Kyo would love it. Then I love your friend Kyo. Dave runs over to the swing. He starts to tug at the seat with his teeth. It's a tug toy, he says without losing his grip. Then you hear barking, distant howls of pain and anguish growing closer until they are right up on you. Gurgles, whimpers, low guttural growls of warning and dread. You turn in horror to see a bunch of super cute ghost pups. There's a ghost corgi that looks like a spooky loaf of a dog. A ghost chihuahua. She's making most of the noise. Yeah, friggin' chihuahuas. And a ghost St. Bernard slobbering ectoplasm. Each has a wisp by their side. Hey there, fellow pups! Dave studies each ghost dog's wisp and sniffs each ghost dog's ghost butt. Then a fourth wisp appears. Oh, Miriam! It's hard to tell. The wisp isn't doing much. They're just kinda floating in front of you. Maybe they're studying you. Do they even know you're there? I have a sword? When did I get a sword? I can attack the wisp with my sword that I've apparently had this whole time. I mean, I would have a sword in death, but I'd more likely have a bow and arrows. Ghost arrows. Miriam, the wisp crackles like fire. You're not sure what it's trying to say. Nice to meet you too. The wisp buzzes. Is that a good sign? Are you Miriam's wisp? The wisp blinks once. Is that a yes? Miriam! There you are. Miriam's wisp seems excited to see Dave. I'd like you to meet a friend. No, I haven't replaced you. See? A friend! Flicker flash. She'll get used to you. She just needs some time. I'm happy we found her. Me too. Miriam seems regretful. She says she's sorry for running away. Miriam vibrates and flickers a bunch. She saw her old car and chased it out of instinct. Before she knew it, she was lost. So she came here. That's kind of hilarious that the wisp is chasing cars and not the dog. I've been up all night. I'm beat. I think it's home time. You're a good dog, Dave. Thanks for saying that. You're a good human. Aw, thanks. I'm glad we met. Let's go for another walk soon. Bye, Dave. Bye. Miriam flickers. Ooh, bye, Miriam. I have sometimes thought of the final cause of dogs having such short lives, Sir Walter Scott wrote. And I am quite satisfied it is in compassion to the human race, for if we suffer so much in losing a dog after an acquaintance of 10 or 12 years, what would it be if they were to live double that time? For Charlie, Mucho Grande, and all the dogs who made our lives better. Thanks for being good pups. Aw, that's cute! Puppy appreciation! I can list most of the cats my family has owned throughout my life. Most of them. Let's go back to hell. See if we can help Andy find his party. Party, Andy, party. Party with Andy! Yeah. Speed dating in hell has wrapped up for the evening. Is it even evening? It's hard to tell down here. Either way, you spot Andy. Not an easy feat in their current state. Salutations. I think I've stabilized. Good thing, too. For a hot minute, it was touch and go. Cough. Ugh. Excuse me. Been coughing a bunch. Rad outfit, though. Ha! Thanks. Gotta stay optimistic in the face of my ailment. This persistent opacity. Has this happened before? Once. In college. I took this class, post-structuralism, a real snoozer. But somehow I got into it, studied super hard. It wasn't good for my state of being. Off. Oh no. I think that made it worse. What fixed it last time? I don't remember. I was pretty drunk. Clearly adding stuff helps. Party garb particularly. It strengthens my vibe. Like, if this lay is +2 party and the bikini is +1, maybe adding the right fashion will make me 100%. 100% Andy? Cough, cough. Is it cold in here? Suddenly, I want a shawl. Does anyone have a shawl? Put on your beads. Beads! Good call. Oh, looks so dope. How do I look? Pretty dope. Heck yeah. Hecka dope. Burp. Wait, something's happening. Oh no, what did I do? Brah! I think I'm gonna hurl. Okay, what do I take off? Lose the lay. Ugh, this is even worse. I feel my bones fading somehow. It feels like the empty in a room. Abject loneliness. Oblivion, brah. Oblivion! What do I do? What do I wear? Just shades and beads? Shades plus beads? If you think that's the way. I trust you completely. Am I fixed? Survey says negatory. Farewell, brah. It's been a slice. No! Pick up the cool shades. Which pair? Try to put them on Andy. Oh no. Where Andy was standing. Hey, that was wild. Thought that was Andy's. Andy! This is such a relief. I feel like a guitar solo, a million high fives, the perfect buzz. Domo arigato. Like, so much arigato. Cough. Still me? Yup. Still me. Though that last cough shook something loose. Gotta take a leak. Give me 10 hot minutes. Then get thee to the dance floor. I'll see that you are duly compensated. Why is this voice getting easier? Phew. That was close. Yeah, we almost lost him there for a second. Guess this party never dies. Could have done without knowing demons pee, though. There might be such a thing as too much lore. Of course demons pee. If they ingest anything, they have to expel the excess. Anything that eats also regurgitates or passes. Is that it? Let's go back to hell and see. Bum bum. Hi, Gale. Not Gale. This is, yes, it is. This is Gale. Speed dating's over and we cleared some room. It's time to dance. Dance, dance. Do, 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 do. The waterfront looks different now. Strings of yellow lights hang between posts in the sand. The tables have been cleared away. In their place, a wooden dance floor is laid out on the beach, as if ghosts needed a place to plant their feet. The place is packed with ghosts. Many are familiar faces. As the music plays, there's nothing left to do but... I can dance with somebody. Oh, he's unavailable. What? I can dance with whoever I want? Oh, who was my favorite, though? Kyo! My first ghost! I wonder if Kyo's here. It doesn't seem like... Psst. Huh? Over here. Kyo! Hi, friend! It's me, Kyo. I'm so relieved you're here. This may surprise you, but I'm pretty scared of parties. Especially ones full of ghosts. And demons in hell! I'll protect you. Thanks. I'm not gonna be all, I'm a big, strong Kyo now. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Because I totally am. I am afraid of every ghost. Except you. Aw. I braved all this, hoping you'd show. You're so sweet, Kyo. Ah! Please don't compliment me. I don't take it well. Anyway, I've been hiding an event. It felt like the best place to see the festivities. Can't say I've partied an event. You should try it sometime. It's a blast. Haha, just kidding. It's terrible. Everything's terrible. Speaking of which, I know I'm cutting this short, but I should probably go. I could use some fresh air. Maybe see what's in the fridge. I'm also behind on work. I should get to work. You have a job? You have a job? Actually, no. I guess I don't. Maybe I will stay a little longer. That way, I guess we can say we partied hardy. If you need me, I'll be in the vent. Aw, Kyo's adorable. And now we know what it's like to party with Kyo. Boop. That's so cute! He just pokes up on the side there. Kyo's adorable. That made me happy. Who else can I party with? I bet Riley's a blast to party with. As the band starts a new set, you look around the dance floor. There are plenty of familiar faces, but you don't see Riley. This next song is very dear to my heart. He's not sitting anywhere off to the side either. Maybe he's not here. It reminds me, wait a minute, of a very special ghost. I know that voice. Someone I met at an event much like this. Riley's the one singing! Riley's at the mic! He's singing a song! My bro! I used to be a player. These muscles did the talking. But since I met you, Ghost, my defensive line stopped blocking. Cheer! Speak of the devil! This goes out to you. Here we go. I won't play the field no more. I've thrown in my last Hail Mary, and then we may be dead. With you, it ain't so scary. And now the chorus! You sacked my heart. You sacked my heart. You knocked it down off its heartbeat. You sacked my heart. Such a football thing. You kicked it through for points 3. Oh my. He called me a sexy ghost. Okay then. I love how half these ghosts aren't interested in an actual date. Riley wants a date. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna take a quick 5. Yay! What's up, football bro? That's actually a sweetheart. What did you think of this song? Oh, it's romantic. I was hoping you think so. I just can't stop thinking about you. Safe to say, I think you're pretty cool. Aw, you want to smooch? More than anything. That kissy face, though! You smooch a bunch, like 3 bunches of smooches. That's a lot of smooches, huh, Nick? 3 bunches of smooches. You really brought your A game today. Oh my. That's 5, Riles. Ready to jam some more? That's my cue. Thanks for coming to see me. You, sacked my heart. Aww. Oh, that was so cheesy. That was so cheesy. Okay, that's what we're here for. Stephanie, my friend. Steph is in the middle of the dance floor. Ghosts and demons are dancing circles around her. She shakes, eyes rolled back, almost in a trance. Looks more like a ritual than a dance party. But then this is hell, and these are dead people we're talking about here. Hey, hello. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi, Steph. Hello, anxiety, Steph. Steph is soft-spoken. She has to yell to be heard. I'm so happy you're here. Beg your pardon. Sorry, it's hard to hear in here. I love them too. My absolute favorite band. That's hilarious. Steph absolutely did not hear you. Yes. Come elsewhere with me. Sorry. Okay. So how have you been? Pretty good. I'm sorry to hear that. Things with me have been great. I've been traveling a ton, deciding what kind of ghost I want to be. I tried haunting a restaurant. Nobody noticed. And a video store, but it was deader than me. So now I'm trying out a concert hall. And it's perfect. I've never been happier. Italian mostly. Lots of pasta and cheese. Sorry, one more sec. This is a good part. Awesome! So yeah, where were we? Oh yeah, the restaurant. Haha, I absolutely used tomato sauce, but I should probably let you go. I'm supposed to be concentrating. Something about a Lydian liturgy and the deepest hells? Whatever. All I know is it's great to see you and this is super fun. Ah! Party hard, Steph. Party hard. So Steph's fine. Yep. Who else can we say hi to? Let's say hi to Vera. Everybody but the friggin' shark that wanted me to rob a bank with him. Because he got caught because I told on him. I'm okay with this. Sitting at a table, taking it all in. How's your daughter, Vera? Good to see your face again. I sensed you'd be coming. It's my gift now. That's right, sensed. After all that seance business, I decided to try something new. I became a medium. Here's my card. Vera, ghost psychic, as in I am a ghost who is psychic. Contact info. Say my name 3 or 4 times. So professional. It does the job. You want a reading? For you, it's on the house. I'd love a reading. She concentrates very hard. I see that you are a good ghost, and I'm glad to know you. Aw, that's cute. It always weirds me out when she smiles. Honestly, readings are a racket. The real fun's the medium work. I'm able to hear the living, so the dead come to me if they're looking for someone. That's adorable. Sure can, but maybe some other time. It's too noisy for a seance in here. Reverse seances, Nick! Think of someone still alive you'd like to reconnect with and give me a call. You have my card. Until then, it was good seeing you, hun. You stay out of trouble. Lord knows we ghosts get enough of that. Yep. Yep. Let's see. Who else can we catch up with real quick? Catch up with Hattie. Hattie is here. And she's with someone. Hey. Oh, he joined her. I'd like you to meet Milton. Hey there, how you doing? Oh, nice to meet you, Milton. Good looking and polite. Milty! Hey, just saying. You'll have to forgive my Milton. He's definitely more Blanche than Rose, if you know what I mean. I've never seen Golden Girls, but I do know what she means because of the memes. You strike me as a Dorothy. Hope that's a compliment. Of course it is. Dorothy's all wisdom and strength. It's sass. Don't forget the sass. How do you like the afterlife, Milton? It's a gas. All time and no pressure. I don't have to worry about a thing now. Of course, it's my duty, my purpose in all this, and I'll be right there with her. That's so romantic. Turns out romance is dead. Hattie laughs. Good one, Millie. But that's enough chit-chat. What do you say we cut a rug? I'd love to. Wonderful! Back in my younger days, I wasn't much of a dancer. Gonna be interesting to try without my feets. You'll be fine. Just do like we did at our wedding and follow my lead. That's adorable. Now watch this. Are they gonna pop up all over the screen? She spins. She's got more energy than Riley out there. Wow, that's impressive. Milton's doing his darndest to keep up. That's cute. No time like the present. Huff puff. How am I out of breath when I don't have to breathe? Just sway back and forth. Not you two. I'm trying to help, but okay. Oh, she's lighter than air. Poof, poof, poof. I love how they're both poofs. Spooky Peter. Well, almost everyone. Hey, do you by chance know a ghost with a hat? A weird dude, made of dust, talks like a book. Spooky Peter! That's the one! He's asking for you over in the corner. He's running some scam. Guests have been complaining. Says he's ruining their night. Let me handle this. Would you? Thanks, baby doll. No problemo, Gale. 12 drink. Aha, my protege returns. Ready for another lesson? Always. Then join me in a game of wits. The rules are simple. Something's still rattling around in there. I have ordered 12 festive and tropical beverages. We take turns drinking them. You may drink 1, 2, or 3. The ghost who finishes the last of the drinks, well, they win, of course. Win what? The next round. Friends always go first. 3, 2, 3. And I'll take 1. Excuse me. That leaves 8. Now, how many will you drink? 3. I'll have 1 drink. Oh! Oh! Spooky Peter wins. My triumph, like death itself, was inevitable. Glutton for punishment. Can't say I blame you. Very well, protege. Let's dance anew. Who drinks first this time? You go first. Drink just 1. Your turn. Take 2. Aha! And then he'll drink 3. I'm not good at math. It's magic. You don't explain magic. Ignore it. Ignore it. Let us focus on the lesson. But I worry about you. You needn't worry, protege. I'm simply old even for a ghost. Now then, it is time I once again disappear like ash on that hellish wind. Fret not if you wish to see me again. Just look in the mirror. Or come back here. I have nowhere else to be. That was kind of funny. The old ghoul's always full of surprises. Yeah, he is. I love how there's literally no point to that game. Alright, who have I not talked to? Gary, Drea, and the new ghosts. Gary! Something's wrong. It's because you remembered. Says nothing, only stares. Gary? I am Gary. How do you know my name? My death? What happened to you? I still feel the blade. Life draining out. Emptied. An empty space. Where once there was Gary! Now stands the abyss. An absolute nothing! Your voice. It does sound familiar. It sounds like judgment. Judgment. Judgment! Wide, wider. The sides reopen again, cracking and tearing. Inside smells familiar. An odor musty and sour. Exactly like rotting peaches. That's disgusting! Rotting fruit is nasty. When they say sickeningly sweet. Ugh. Gary lets out another cry. Low, even lonelier than before. I'm not judging you. I will not tell you. You cannot see. Gary's eyes grow wide. You cannot understand. And he poofs. He left you to seek out the partner he murdered, a man named Service Gelke. Did he find Service? What could have caused him to regress like this? He was so raw, still so empty. Huh. Having a good time. Meanwhile, Gary was in the corner, actually going through hell and back. What the heck? I know he's the murderer, but come on. Alright, what's up, Drea? It sort of looks like they're slipping something into the punch. Yeah. Hey, Square, long time no scare. Ha ha. Nice, Drea. Nice. Yikes, so polite. What is this, a wedding? Speaking of which, check out this. Quality party trick. Golf keys? Spikes in the... She spiked the punch with spikes! That's hilarious. I totally get it. Whatevs. I'm not trying for good grades. I just want to liven things up. Like on our date. Totally. Wasn't it rad? Scaring those normies. Oh, good, they moved out. They were creepy. Friggin' house flippers. Ugh, stretch. Like, pack leave. Bye. I kind of miss them. The new couple's sort of just there. They work, like, hard and don't talk ever. I think they might hate each other. It sucks. I don't want to spook sad people. Where's the fun in that? Yeah, exactly. Explains horror movies. Like, now we get to be walking horror shows. Where's my $10, nerds? These scares aren't free! Unless they're for me. Hey, let's prank Gail. Gail seems hard to prank. Look at you, talking like you don't know me. Hello, I'm Drea, remember? Sheesh, just watch this. This prank will be like the stuff of legends. Okay. They motion for you to get behind it, too. From this super secret hiding spot, you can see Gail on the other side of the dance floor. She's talking on her phone. So then I says to the angel, listen, I don't have all day. Do you want to make out or what? Hold on, I'm getting another call. This is Gail. Hello. You've reached Gail. Are you interested in a travel package? Heh, package. Excuse me? Click. What? The stuff of legends. Prank calls. I did it once. We called my friend's mom on the landline because I'm that old. I had asked if the refrigerator was running. Dave! Dave the dog. Hello, familiar pup. Yay, tail wags. That's adorable. Hey, hi, it's me again. Dave the dog. Miriam. She fizzes like pop. Miriam says hi too. Nice to see you both. I'm getting a drink. You must be happy to be reunited. Absolutely. Definitely. Tail waggingly. What's Miriam's wisp sparkles. Yay! We have a bond for sure. Yeah. When she was far away, that bond was sure stretched. But it'll never break. So now you wait. Wait? Oh, you mean waiting for Miriam to die? Oh. Honestly, I just want Miriam to live her life. The longer the better. I hope she lives to be 12. Maybe even 13. That's 91 in people years. What'll you do in the meantime? We'll do so much. Sniff out the best spots, talk to all the ghosts. I have so much to learn. Now that I can talk, it's a whole new chapter. They say all dogs go to heaven. Heaven for me can be anywhere. As long as I have pals. Can I give you one last pat? I would love one last pat. Pat his cute face. Yay. Wait. What? She makes loops in the air. She wants me to chase her. I gotta go chase her. So is the wisp like... The wisp is like a dog for the dog. My other human. Aw, I'm the other human. Nick, I'm the spare. Yay. Aw, that's cute. Barks and growls and tail won't stop wagging. What a good boy. He is the goodest boy. Okay, let's dance with Andy and Agatha. You spot Andy on the dance floor, a drink in each hand. The party demon seems fine now. Talk about rallying. Yo, what's up? My ghost has it haunting. You're looking well. Gracias, amigue. I slept on it, woke up like this. I'm trying to take it easy today, but not too easy. Gotta maintain balance, you know. I don't know how you do it. Here, I'll show you. Take my shades. I'd be honored. The honor is all mine. Try 'em on. Give me those shades. You put them on. How do I look? Like a million stories. You're gonna need to keep them, I think. They 100% look better on you. Now you see the world through the eyes of a party demon. Rock on, Elton John. So I'm an official party demon? Unquestionably. So, great party demon. How do we party? Go shot for shot. Shots! Classic party activity. I'll have the barkeep pour a couple fingers of Sambuca. I don't know what that is. I don't drink. Extra fire. I think I prefer Riley. Ooh, tastes like black licorice. I love black licorice. Oh my gosh, I've heard of this drink. It's that weird anise drink. It's alcohol made with anise instead of like barley or wheat or something. I have heard of this. And apparently it's really strong because black licorice is so bitter. But I love anise. You drank with a demon in hell. That's pretty metal. Yeah, I did. Metal, rock on. Speaking of metal, now let's karaoke. What's your poison? Power pop, please. Ah, the fine art of popular song. Sing us a pop bop. That'll blow our tops off. Boom! You pick a song everyone knows, which is a great way to get a party going for sure. People sing along, yelling the chorus. You chose well. Most of the ghosts even know the second verse. And when you're done, the crowd cheers. Like, really cheers. You did amazing. Stepping off the stage, you look for Andy. In all the excitement, you lost track of him. Phew, there they are. Standing off to the side, a pained smile on their face, nodding with approval as they fade away. Turns out the party was in your heart the whole time. No! To Andy, the devil on everyone's shoulder, the ultimate hellraiser. No! Party demon, come back! We lost him! All right, Agatha. Okay, she's back. Hair blowing wildly, strands like hands reaching out for something missing. I miss it. I miss the stake in my heart. Why? I just feel so empty now. I've lost a part of myself. I am not the same without it. My stake! You found it! Oh, thank you! I am me again. You can't know what this means, but if you'll give me the time, even a fraction of our eternities, I will ensure it is a burden you shall never bear. I would like that. That splendid lonely ghost. I feel so warm right now. How is that possible? It feels how I imagine love must feel. Aw, friend. Yay, I have now chatted up everybody at the party. Ba 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 da ba ba. Everybody but the I'm gonna rob a bank dude. Because I totally turned him in. Fran! You're going then? That's too bad. I was hoping maybe we could talk. I'm glad to see you, TBH. When we first met, you really kinda made an impression on me. Oh my gosh, we can date Fran. Same. I hoped that you'd be here. Eep! I mean, fascinating. I'll need to take note of this. Why eep? I'm shy as heck. I almost didn't come. I tend to be the kind of ghost who stays home, binging on a good TV show, maybe munching on a bad food, like ramen with cut up hot dogs. Not that I have to eat anything, I just like how familiar it feels. Glad you came out. Me too. I sure don't get what you'd see in me, though. I'm kind of a bland Fran. No, you're fun. Thank you. I can only be me. Gosh, now I'm blushing. You might not see it, but trust me, I try my best to be kind. I didn't used to have many friends. I guess that's why I arranged speed dating to get to know people better, what makes them tick, and how I fit in. If I fit in, I'm still not sure I do. You fit in here. In hell? With the rest of us. Even the nice ones, and the sad ones, and spooky customers. Especially the nice ones. I guess in the end, we're all in this together. Aw, friend Fran. She smiles. Look at all the friends! All the friends. Thank you so much for signing up for this silly little speed dating and for taking the time to know me and all these other misfit spirits. I can't imagine what our deaths would be like without you here to liven things up. Hee hee. Hearts. Hee hee. Hearts. Boop, boop, boop. Visit the graveyard, 'cause I got Fran, the spirit of curiosity. Oh, car crash. Oh. Science and empathy. She's met so many miserable ghosts over the years and wanted to help them find companionship. She's also been studying the psychology of her fellow spirits for years, specifically the need for closure and desire for purpose that seems to tie otherwise disparate ghosts together. She aims to prove that they needn't rely on the living to achieve these goals. Ghosts, Fran posits, can instead find their answers in one another, and even within themselves. She also loves bad food and good TV. Me. All right, everybody but the douchebag who wanted me to rob banks with him. Hey, Agatha, spirit of loss. She died twice, because vampirism is death. I want you to be like this forever, but then he moved on because he's a douchebag. She reinvented herself with each subsequent generation. Few learned her secret, and she was careful to never directly take a life, only drinking blood from blood banks, hospitals, and when desperate, butchers. In 1996, dang, 1698 to 1996. Agatha's terrified girlfriend learned what she was and plunged a stake into her heart while she slept. Now Agatha's the ghost of a vampire. It's pretty weird. Yeah. Andy, spirit of revelry. Ayo, the lone demon at a party for ghosts. Andy ceaselessly seeks fun, often to a fault. Partying both defines and sustains Andy. They literally feed off the joy of others. This is not actually that unusual. Most demons have a singular purpose. Without that purpose, they weaken or even fade away. Andy struggles with this, feeling pigeonholed by a predetermined and narrow sense of self. But the alternative is super scary. What happens if Andy tries to be more than they are? What happens if Andy grows, changes, or outright abandons what makes Andy Andy? These thoughts haunted Andy before they met you, and now they know. Dun dun dun. Dave! Dave was a good boy. Oh! What? He lived a long life. 99 to 2011? What? He was 12. He was an old dog. No wonder he was such a good dog. Of course chocolate killed him. He was 12. Clothing, corners of walls, porcupines and or skunks. Oh dear. Dave tried to eat it all and usually succeeded, but he met his match the day his human Miriam left an entire box of ultra dark baker's chocolate on the counter. No! It was a whole box! That's so sad. In the hopes that when Miriam dies, she will find her best friend and be reunited in the afterlife. Of course she will. That's how it works. Hello. Gale, spirit of opportunity. Not much is known about Gale prior to her death. She keeps the details of her life buried pretty deep. We do know that she died in a car crash in 1984. Fun fact, that's the year my husband was born. She died when you were born. She was a pedestrian at the time and was run down on a secluded country road. By all accounts, it was the fog's fault. Afterwards, Gale settled well into death, seeking out adventure and trading in underworldly travels. Ghosts are always trying to figure things out. The afterlife is full of people who are finally free but refuse to take a break. Nothing makes Gale happier than successfully distracting a ghost for even an hour by convincing them they still might be able to live a little. Yay! And he's spirit of loyalty! All right, so that was everybody but the creep who wanted me to rob a bank with him. And that is speed dating for ghosts. Woo! So I guess next stream I'm going to be starting a new game. I'm thinking 1931 Scheherazade in the Library of Pergamum, because that game is amazing and it's been a long time since I played it, and I've always wanted to stream that one. It's a lot like this one where there's lots of reading, but it's so good. All right. We'll see y'all next week.